Series recap time, Padres Rockies. I have nothing remotely positive to say about this series, but anyways, let's get into it. Vasquez, Monday night, going up against some dude we've never even heard of. And the tomfoolery starts early in the second. Montero gets jammed. Runner on third. Kim dives, makes a great play, but he takes a tumble. The run's going to score. Honestly, probably not getting up and throwing him out. Kind of a Mickey Mouse way for the Rockies to take the lead in the second. Then the Padre half of the second. Xander's got a new bat handle. It's the axe handle. The broadcast was like, hey, look at this. It does cool things. It makes him hit better. And he's like, yeah, it does. Boogie bomb. That's a blast out to left to tie it 1-1 in the second. Says high five, orange arm sleeve. In the fourth, Montero strikes again, splits the gap. Profar doesn't give much of an effort. One run is going to score. Then Cave is trying to score from first. The play at the plate, and he gets hit in the foot. It's the old bonk. Old hit him in the foot play, and then Vasquez tries to throw it in the left field. Anyways, it's 3-1 Rockies. Same inning, more nonsense. Blackman bloops this one into right. Another run scored. It's now 4-1. Xander does a little jump. No, it doesn't want to. Wants to preserve the knees. Could be hard on the joints if he jumps. Anyways, later in the inning, more Padres nonsense. Tovar pops us in the shallow center. Jackson Merrill come in, and Tatis is there too. No one catches it. Run scored. It's now 5-1. Where did Tatis come from? Dude was not even in the frame and then randomly spawns in, gets in the way. Poor communication. They forgive each other, though, with a little mutual butt tap. It's all good. In the sixth, Profar would get the Padres rolling again with this 2-run blast to right field. Cuts the deficit to 5-3. He's hyped. He's going to celebrate. He's going to point at the ground and say, gravity goes this way. Then in the seventh, Jackson Merrill says, bye-bye baseball. It's now 5-4. He absolutely unloads on this ball, letting out some frustration, says, high five, coach. Pitcher says, I eat glove. A violent swing and an even more violent bat flip. He's letting out some frustration, some anger, some other emotions he's processing. He says, let's go, boys. We're back up. Later in the inning, first and second, no out. Shirley will score. No. Ground ball, double play, 6-4-3. Campy would move to third on this, but it honestly doesn't matter because Tatis would ground out the end of the inning. And the Padres, it must be allergy season. They're allergic to being clutch. Padres have another chance to tie it in the eighth after the Rockies forget how to throw strikes. They walk Merrill. The bases are loaded. He's flipping bats very violently. Luis Campusano's coming up, and the very first pitch he sees should have been an RBI hit by pitch, but Campy says, no thanks, 96 to the ribs is not something I want to experience or enjoy. Fans are like, let it hit you. That's what this guy has to say, and then these dudes are pointing at him, and he's just clapping. He just hopes both teams are having fun. Campy's like, yeah, I probably should have worn that. Pitcher's confused why he didn't wear it, but he is not going to ask questions. Count runs to 3-1. Campy chooses to swing at this pitch of all pitches, lines out to center field. It lights up as a strike. But is this the pitch you swing at when a pitcher can't throw strikes? As a former JV baseball player, I would have to say no. Bad choice. Take this. Maybe it's called a ball. Who knows? Who knows? In the ninth, the Rockies gift the Padres another chance to at least tie the game. They walk 3 of 4 batters to load the bases. Manny Machado coming up. Only one out. What could go wrong? Surely Manny will take a pitch or two, get something he can drive. No. Swings at the very first pitch he sees. Grounds into a double play. Game over. Padres lose. Doesn't even hustle. I don't get the lack of effort. I pause it when Montero catches it, and I'm willing to bet a small amount of legal tender. If he runs this 100%, he's safe, or at least rushes the Rockies. Maybe they throw it away. Whatever. Padres lose. They commit the criminal act of losing to the Rockies in the year of 2024, which is insane. Tuesday night, Padres were looking to bounce back. Cease was on the bump. I was at this game. We're looking to bounce back, but there would be no bouncing back because Ryan McMahon takes the first pitch of the fourth inning for a reverse jumbo jack. This is where the opposing team hits a jumbo jack, and Jack in the Box makes you pay double price for jumbo jack. They come into your home and take away your jumbo jacks. I'm just kidding. I'm making that up. Hits the buffet thing out there. Probably rattles up the room temperature hot dog sitting in there. In the fourth inning, Profar would line this one in the right field corner. Manny's up on his horse to third, but Profar gets absolutely hosed at second base and is completely and utterly out. This is a great throw from Cave, but Profar totally got deked here because this guy was standing like the throw wasn't even coming, and Profar slides super late. Actually doesn't even come near the back. He's standing like there's nothing happening, and Profar's like, cool, I'm a stand-up double. Probably thinking about what celebration he wants to do on second base. Then life comes at you fast, pal, and you are out. Cease was good in this one, just not great. Gets into trouble in the sixth, almost gets out of it, gets the double play ball here with no outs. 2 outs now, runner on third. He can get out of this. Niebla is like, hey man, I believe in you. You can get out of this. But no, the Rockies, Mickey Mouse way to score a run off the bag in the center field. I cannot believe things like this keep happening to us. 2-0. He's like, nope. Kolek's going to come in and relieve him, and this is when things went off the rails. Gives up the single to Cave. That makes it 3-0. Throw goes to third. He's safe. Cave's on second. Like, I got a gray beard. I'm ready to retire. Where's my 401k? Is that ready to go? Anyways, Montero, next batter, dribbles it up the line. It's 4-0. This is frustrating. There's just not much you can do about that. Kolek's like, yeah, I can't do anything about that. And then Beck, the rookie, comes up. He's going to get his first big league RBI in this soft single in the right field. Everyone's happy for him. They're like, good job. Good for you. Except for Matt Waldron, who's behind him and just staring into space, thinking about life, philosophy, other deep thoughts. Anyways, in the seventh, Tovar says this is going Tovar the fence. Stephen Kolek gave up 4 runs on 9 pitches. That was the first pitch that Tovar saw. He gave up 4 runs, 9 pitches. That's impressive. Could be a record. Padres show some life in the 7th. Campy grounds it up the middle. It scores Profar. It would make it 6-1. And then after that, Luis Ariz comes out. He's wielding his bat like a sword. He's doing like sword moves and mechanics. He's like, this is a weapon. I'm going to use it. He pokes it in the right field. Another run scores it 6-2. Padres got something going. And then a wild pitch to Jake Cronenworth makes it 6-3. Campy scores. And then it gets into the dugout. Does Ariz get the score? Initially, yes. And then secondly, no. He's sent back to third. It's 6-3. And I love that Manny's jumping up and down. Bro showed more hustle on this play than the night before when he grounded out to end the game. Anyways, whatever. I'm not going to dwell on that. But Jake would end up lining out. Padres would only get 3 in the inning. He hits it right at Cave. Who was this guy? Why is he in so many clips this series? Who even is he? Anyways, I swear the Rockies have magnets in their glove. Padres have a chance to score in the 8th. This is a hard hit ball right at someone. They MLB investigate this. They have magnets in their glove. And then in the 9th, Tatis would ground out the inning, and the Padres managed to lose 2 in a row to the Rockies. That's impressive. Obviously, we need to do something about that. Find the cause, identify it. How do we prevent it from happening again? Surely things will go better in the Wednesday day game because we have Michael King pitching. No, that was not the case. Anyways, Brendan Doyle goes deep in the second deck of the left field concourse. Just like that, the Padres are losing again, and then later in the inning, this Beck dude, oh my gosh, this guy's the worst. Ground ball double into the left field corner. Profar down by the 8-1-1 call before you dig sign. 2 runs scored. King is not particularly thrilled. He'd be less thrilled after he goes up this single to Stallings. There's going to be a play at the plate, and Profar bobbles it. 2 runs score, no throw, no play. Just, I don't know, it's just an aggressive scoop. Too much force, too much power, too much scooping. That's not good, and it's 5-0 just like that. Rockies had this Gomber guy on the bump. Not really sure who he is, but he'd go 6 shutout innings, making the Padres look foolish, just carving up our lineup. Then this Beck dude again. Oh my gosh, he was out of control in the 6th. 2-run shot for his first big league home run. I mean, good for you, buddy, whatever. 6-0. He was just out of control, and then his buddies in the dugout are all excited, and they're like, yeah, let's all touch him on the head and whatnot. In the 8th, he'd drive in another run to make it 8-0. He had 5 RBIs. And let it be known that this guy was hitting like 190 coming into the series. So that's impressive. We let him do that. And then Luis Campusano puts us all out of our misery, swings at a pitch that bounces, and the Padres managed to be swept by the Rockies, a team with a dinosaur as their mascot. How does this happen? Manny Machado grounded into 3 double plays, which was pretty ridiculous, and the team just generally just kind of played like they were hungover from the Dodgers series. I'm not even going to give out the Metal Worker of the Series award because we lost, and I didn't consider that when I started making these videos we could lose, completely get swept and lose the series. So no win, no awards. Padres dropped to 22 and 24, second place in the NL West. They have the 3rd wild card spot. If that matters to anyone, it really shouldn't. We got the Braves for a 3-game set in Atlanta, and Ozuna from the Braves. This guy's been elite. Hopefully, maybe he'll get another DUI in the meantime and won't be in the lineup when we play him. Who knows? But other than that, if you have a jersey and a glove and a bat and know how to play baseball, honestly, come down to Petco Park and try out for the team at this point.